Okay, so Genesis chapter 22, verse 18. God told Abraham, in your seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed because you have obeyed my voice. I came in strong, didn't it? Okay. God's blessing was with Abraham and on Abraham's life, on his seed, and grafted in Abraham's life and his journey, because God knew that Abraham was going to be obedient to his voice. God's blessing rests on people who he knows is going to obey him, who he knows if he says do this or do that, they're going to do it. Okay, that's point one. When you're obedient to the voice of God, you carry the blessing of God with you, not just to walk around and say I'm blessed, but because God can trust you with whatever he gives you or whatever he tells you to do. Second thing, another thing that blessed me through this is that our obedience is so much bigger than what we can imagine. It impacts so many more people than we probably will even get to see. Like, you know what I'm saying? You may think like, oh, it's no big deal. I just pray for this person today, or I just share the gospel with this person today. But that person could go and touch hundreds of lives, and then those 100 people can go touch hundreds of lives. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a multiplication. It's an exponential growth in the kingdom of God when we are obedient to the voice of God. There is a blessing in our obedience to nations. Like, God could be like, go pray for that person, or go share the gospel with that person. And when you do that, that could be the next president of the United States. That could be the next, I don't know, next multi-billionaire, and they're going to use their money now to bless the kingdom of God. Like, you never know. I remember I had a mentor when I was just coming into the faith, and I would have moments where I would be at work or I would be driving down the street and I would just get attacked so hard by the enemy. I would have to pull over or leave work to go and pray, ask my mentor to pray with me, Elder Montreal Steels, and he would pray and he would minister and he would tell me every time, he would be like, anytime you're about to reach more people, that's when the enemy is going to attack you, because he doesn't want the kingdom of God to expand. So if you're feeling resistance every time you're trying to be obedient, every time you're trying to move closer into the will of God for your life, don't be discouraged and don't back down. Get what you need to get, do what you need to do, but don't back down, because your obedience is going to bless nations. You have no idea the lives that are going to be impacted by your obedience. And don't think it's something small. Like, it's a big deal. All right, I know we live in an era where people's attention span may not be the longest, but so if you made it this far, God bless you. But last thing, whatever God has assigned you to and called you to, take it seriously. Don't take anything God tells you to do lightly, no matter how small it may seem in your eyes. When you carry the blessing of God with you, nations are blessed through you. So don't think like, I'm just a mother, I'm just a father, it's no big deal. Yes, it is. You don't know who you're raising. You don't know who you're in the classroom teaching. You don't know who you're working with. So, make sure that's it. I just want to exhort a little bit and encourage us. Take your assignment seriously, man. Take your calling seriously. It is a big deal. Your life is not by accident. Your calling is not just something to be played with and trampled over. That's it. God bless y'all.